happen. The plan was either Kosis or Ravinder Dhawan.
Best talent कोही छ भने पनि he's there because of exceptional talent, not because of those.
Fighter एक लाख कमाउन सकोस्. So they are fighting every month one fight.
So environment भयो भने त एउटा हैन होला नि त 10 20 वटा 25 वटा निस्किन्छ होला हैन. Hi guys, this is Mike from MMA Fan Nepal. So it's more of an interview. There's like big fights coming up, त्यो fight को बारेमा चाहिँ कुरा गरौँ भनेर धेरै कुरा बुझौँ भनेर हो. गोर्खाली च्याम्पियनशिप one of a kind fight हुँदैछ नेपालमा. यो जुनमा हुँदैछ. Seems like June seems to be हुन्छ नि फाइटर्सहरुको लागि इन्टरनेशनली लोकली अनि हाम्रो नेपालमा फेरि गोर्खाली च्याम्पियनशिप पनि इन्टरनेशनल फाइट नै हो. So it's such a great हुन्छ नि like things happening in combat sports. अनि त्यसमा चाहिँ I have a guest Lokraj Gurung जी हुनुहुन्छ. So मैले धेरै भन्नु पर्दा उहाँको बारेमा let me welcome him first हुन्छ नि. So Lokraj जी welcome to MMA Fan Nepal.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. It's an honor. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Yes.
Finally.
Yeah. Finally. we have decided to do this. So finally we're here. Okay. अर्को कुरा चाहिँ what I would like to ask you is like those people हुन्छ नि अब जसलाई चाहिँ थाहा छैन उहाँलाई चाहिँ तपाईको हुन्छ नि like introduction दिनु पर्दाखेरि दिनु पर्यो हजुरले हैन. हाम्रो फाइट फ्यान्सहरुलाई चाहिँ प्लिज टेल अस अबाउट योरसेल्फ हुन्छ नि. हाउ डिड यु कम टु दिस फार हुन्छ नि. अनि त्यसपछि हामी कुरा गरौँला गोर्खाली च्याम्पियनशिपको बारेमा चाहिँ.
हुन्छ. थ्याङ्क्स भाइ. बेसिकली म चाहिँ एउटा मेरो ब्याकग्राउन्ड चाहिँ स्पोर्ट्स साइन्स हो, पर्सनल ट्रेनर. म चाहिँ हार्दिकमा चाहिँ अहिले हामी आफ्नो प्रोग्राम चलाइरहेको छौँ हेल्थ एन्ड फिटनेस प्लस एमएमए एकाडेमीको. हामीले चाहिँ एउटा नेपालमा चाहिँ म चाहिँ बिग फ्यान हो फेरि एमएमएको प्लस म मार्सल आर्टिस्ट. एमएमएमा चाहिँ म ग्राउन्ड गेममा चाहिँ कहिले पनि सिकिनँ तर साथीहरू टन्न थियो. मेरो चाहिँ स्ट्राइकिङ गेम हो. मेरो एमएमए प्लस यो स्पोर्ट्स साइन्सको यो पर्सनल ट्रेनिङ क्यारियरमा चाहिँ प्लस युएफसी मेरो वान अफ द बिग स्पोर्ट हो. त्यसमा चाहिँ मलाई इन्सपायर भएको हुनाले नेपालमा चाहिँ आई बिलिभ नेपालमा हामी केही गर्न सक्छौँ एउटा केही दिन सक्छौँ भनेर चाहिँ म फेरि नेपाल फर्केको. त्यस कारणले हामीले चाहिँ एउटा नेपालमा चाहिँ बेसिकली यो गोर्खाली च्याम्पियनसिप भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ म चाहिँ यसको अहिले एउटा भनौँ न आइडिया यो मेरो आइडिया थियो. यो आइडिया बिहाइन्ड दिस आइडिया चाहिँ के भन्दाखेरि बिजनेस वाइज प्लस एथलेटिकको क्यारियर वाइज प्रोफेसन वाइज कसरी वेल्दी र प्रोस्पेरिटी हामी बाँच्न सक्छौँ अहिलेको प्रेजेन्ट सिचुएसनमा स्पेसली एथलेटिकलाई फोकस गरेर प्लस बिजनेस पनि. त्यो साइडको आइडियाले हामीले चाहिँ यो अहिले गोर्खाली च्याम्पियनसिप क्रिएट गऱ्यौँ विच इज भेरी एक्साइटेड. हामी यो लन्च गर्दैछौँ 8 जुन एलओडीमा. यो मेरो 2012 मेरो एउटा भिजन हो भनौँ न प्लान नेपालमा यस्तो गर्छु भन्ने विच इज ह्यापनिङ नाउ. आइम भेरी एक्साइटेड. यसमा चाहिँ बेसिकली हामीले चाहिँ हाम्रो ड्रिम चाहिँ नेपाली वरियर्स कम्ब्याट वरियर्सहरूलाई चाहिँ कसरी बिगर प्लेटफर्ममा लान सकिन्छ त्यसको लागि त सानो प्लेटफर्म चाहियो. सानो प्लेटफर्म पनि सर्भाइभिङ गर्नुको लागि भए पनि अलिकति वेल्दी तरिकाले लिभिङ गर्ने स्ट्यान्डर्ड फाइटरहरूलाई त्यो स्ट्यान्डर्ड कसरी दिने ताकि उनीहरू पनि इन्टरनेसनल लेभलमा कम्पिट गर्न सकुन् उनीहरूको वे अफ लाइफस्टाइल भनेर चाहिँ यो नयाँ मोडल हामीले यो जुन चाहिँ गर्दैछ नि होल इन टर्म्स अफ बिजनेस पर्सपेक्टिभ एन्ड एथलेटिकको स्पोर्ट हुन्छ नि होइन इन्टरटेनमेन्ट सबै मिलाएर एउटा कन्सियस तरिकाले यो प्रोजेक्ट हामीले सुरु गरेको छौँ. वी आर भेरी एक्साइटेड होइन. यो प्रोजेक्टमा एउटा जुन चाहिँ ब्याकग्राउन्ड हाम्रो फाइटरहरू चाहिँ ब्याकग्राउन्डमा चाहिँ नेसनल लेभलमा एकदमै राम्रो गरेको भाइहरू बहिनीहरू हुनुहुन्छ उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ हामीले एउटा अपर्च्युनिटी एउटा प्लेटफर्म दिनु कोसिस गरेको होइन. अनफर्चुनेटली अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ हामीले जो पायौँ हाम्रो यो इभेन्टमा फाइट गर्नको लागि फाइटरहरू उनीहरू आई थिङ्क दे डिजर्भ इट. यो चाहिँ हामीले चुज गरेको भन्दाखेरि पनि हाम्रो लाइफमा आइपुग्यो क्या यो फाइटरहरू होइन. सो दिस फाइटर्स आर दे आर लाइक अ हिडन ट्रेजर है. उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ हामीले प्लेटफर्म दिँदैछौँ. सो उनीहरूको एउटा अपर्च्युनिटी छ यो चम्किने यो प्लेटफर्ममा. त्यस कारणले हामीले गोर्खाली च्याम्पियनसिप क्रिएट गऱ्यौँ. बिहाइन्ड दिस म सुरुमा चाहिँ थ्याङ्क्स चाहिँ हार्दिक फिटनेस क्लबलाई दिन चाहन्छु. अल माई भिजन मेरो ड्रिम चाहिँ उहाँहरूले सक्सेस गर्दैछ अहिले. दे आर द प्रोडक्सन बिहाइन्ड दिस प्रोजेक्ट है. उहाँलाई चाहिँ मेरो एकदम धन्यवाद हार्दिक फिटनेस क्लबमा भाइ त आइसक्यो होला होइन अरूहरूलाई पनि आउनु भन्ने कोसिस गर्छु we are trying to give something very conscious health and fitness lifestyle, whether it's MMA or general, right? Okay, bye. That's my introduction. I know, Nepal too. I think I'm going to stay for a long time. Right? And Gorkhali Championship say it's really. I think it's a game changer in MMA of Nepal. In fact, in martial art of Nepal, it can be a game changer.
Truly motivating, you know. I also wanted to know you what is your motive behind doing all this type with you अनि जुन चाहिँ हुन्छ नि लाइक 2012 देखि नै प्लान गरेको छ भनेपछि लामो समयसम्म वेट गरे पनि अब त्यही त हो नि के अरे गुड थिङ्स कम्स टु दोज हु वेट भन्छ नि यो चाहिँ फाइट फ्यान्सहरूको लागि चाहिँ राम्रो भयो क्या धेरै अनि लाइक हाउ इज इट डिफरेन्ट हुन्छ नि फ्रम द अरू एमएमए प्रमोसनहरू जुन छ होइन अहिले भइरहेको छ हाउ डु यु लाइक हाउ इज इट डिफरेन्ट फ्रम दोज एमएमए प्रमोसन or do you see it complementing?
No, I think it all happened naturally. किन भन्दाखेरि अहिलेको जुन चाहिँ मैले नेपालमा हेरिरहेको एनडब्ल्युसी ओमेगा प्रमोसनहरू they are doing a great job, fantastic, you know. We have to support them. They are creating the fighters, you see, they are doing very good. हामी चाहिँ कहाँबाट आयो भन्दाखेरि because of our connection हैन हाम्रो स्पेशली हार्दिक ओनर्सहरूको कनेक्सनले गर्दाखेरि हामीले चाहिँ एउटा बिजनेस हुन्छ नि एउटा मार्सल आर्टिस्टहरूले उनीहरूले त बेल्ट मेडल नेसनल रेकग्निसन पाइसकेको छ तर उनीहरूले चाहिँ क्यारियर हुन्छ नि फाइनेन्सियल वेल्थ पाएको छैन अब अहिलेको रियालिटी लाइफ भनेको नै अब बिजनेस हो नि त पैसा हो फाइनेन्सियल हो होइन अनि यो फाइटरहरूलाई चाहिँ कसरी त्यो प्लेटफर्म दिने ताकि उनीहरू दे कुड नट ओन्ली सर्भाइभ यु नो दे विल हेभ इनफ टु कम्पिट विथ इन्टरनेसनल लेभल इन टर्म्स अफ training method, you know, knowledge, coaches, you know, everything. It's like financial situation छ सो हामीले चाहिँ यो बिजनेस मोडल कसरी गर्यौँ भन्दाखेरि हामी यस्तो इभेन्ट अर्गनाइजरहरूलाई पनि फाइदा होस् फाइटरहरूलाई पनि फाइदा होस् होइन हामीले यस्तो एउटा बिजनेस मोडल क्रिएट गऱ्यौँ कि ताकि विथ थ्रु द कनेक्सन प्लस यो कर्पोरेटिभ भनौँ न बिजनेसम्यानहरूदेखि लिएर हु आर प्यासनेट इन स्पोर्ट्स स्पेसली इन एमएमए होइन मार्सल आर्टहरूमा उहाँ मान्छेहरूलाई कनेक्टेड गरेर उहाँहरूले पनि रेकग्निसन गर्नुभयो यो स्पोर्ट यो ग्रोइङ अफ दिस स्पोर्टलाई होइन उहाँहरूले पनि सपोर्ट गर्नुभएको छ बिगर कम्पनीजहरू सो यसरी कनेक्सनले एउटा चाहिँ राइट टाइममा हामीलाई भेटाइदियो क्या राइट ठाउँमा राइट टाइममा होइन सो टकिङ अबाउट द कनेक्सन मिन्स लाइक wealthy people surrounding you so that was fortunate you know to have that surrounding which is in a Hardik Fitness Club so it was amazing so these people kind of trying to make this happen so we are paying I think one of the history highest amount of martial art combat. You know, just the Hamro main event fight खेल्ने MMA भाइ Santosh Khatra. You know, he deserves it. He's one of the oldest MMA fighter.
Please don't reveal it yet. हुन्छ नि हामी लास्टतिर रिभिल गर्छौँ कति के दिन्छ भनेर.
Being an example, so you know, we have shown them there is a way to live in the world, you know, and love what you do. True. Make that as your passion and make that a business, you know. It's a business world. So reality, so you know what? We are excited to see what's gonna come out. You know?
And yes, I feel glad that हुन्छ नि कस्तो भन्दाखेरि मलाई जहिले पनि लाग्ने चाहिँ के भन्दाखेरि इट इज स्पेक्टेकल मात्रै होइन नि त फाइट हामीले हेर्ने फ्यानहरू मात्रै नभइरहेको हुन्छ फाइटर आफै लाइक दे आर कम्पिटिङ राइट देयर नि त उनीहरूको लिभिङ पनि हो नि सो के अरे हुन्छ नि वेन युआर के अरे स्ट्रेसिङ हुन्छ नि फोकसिङ अन द्याट एरिया विच इज रियली गुड क्या किनभने अब सानो सानो फाइटरहरूलाई अब फ्यामिलीहरूले पनि एन्करेज गर्नु सक्छ नि त ओके दे इज करियर इन इट होइन अहिले कस्तो छ भने आफै प्यासनेटली जानेछ इफ देयर इज समन विज रियली गुड एक्सेप्सनली बेस्ट एउटा ट्यालेन्ट कोही छ भने पनि इज देयर बिकज अफ एक्सेप्सनल ट्यालेन्ट क्या नट बिकज अफ दोज फेसिलिटिज र इन्भाइरोमेन्ट होइन नि त सो इन्भाइरोमेन्ट भयो भने त एउटा होइन होला नि त 10-20वटा 25वटा निस्किन्छ होला होइन सो आई रियली एकदम कमेन्डेबल हो यो हुन्छ नि यो इनिसिएटिभ एन्ड वाट यु एबल टु हुन्छ नि लाइक ब्रिङ टुगेदर अल दिस पिपल हुन्छ नि कर्पोरेट सेक्टरबाट मिडियाबाट हुन्छ नि all these people come together and like हुन्छ नि अब यो June 8th मा some kind of really great spectacle हेर्न पाइन्छ अनि अर्को मैले यो अगाडिको क्वेसन सोध्नुको कारण अर्को पनि के थियो भन्दाखेरि I think this is for the first time we're seeing यो च्याम्पियनसिपमा चाहिँ हामीले we're seeing a different kind of matches, right? Not just MMA, we're also seeing Muay Thai and grappling as well. So what else are we seeing? Boxing पनि हुन्छ?
बक्सिङ पनि राख्ने थियो तर हाम्रो एउटा अर्को के अरे कोलाबोरेसन म्याक्स हाम्रो बक्सिङ प्रमोसन
Yes,
company,
yes, yes.
which is Max हामीसँग collaborate छ. Max Bike is doing a boxing, so we respected that. So this time we were planning to bring a Max Bike into this event exhibition, you know, Max Bike, and also we were talking to an Indian that forgive me, I'm very poor with the name, the Indian national Olympic champion, something Singh. So we had a plan, but then Max Bike was doing this so soon in 28 or 29 May, so we let him do the boxing. You see, so otherwise there was a plan. There was a plan of having a boxing. It was all, you know, this is what we're trying to do, like a one championship. You know, we want to bring all the martial art platform. You know, because look, one championship is very closest to us, right? Okay, so
Yes,
business
yes,
model
yes.
तरिकाले हाम्रो. So see this, it's okay. यो अलिक गइरहेछ क्या, this project is very consistent. I mean, since 2012 देखि मैले यसको चाहिँ एउटा बाटो भनौँ न एउटा प्रोजेक्ट मैले हेरेको हैन. So it's quite deep. एउटै एपिसोडमा हामीले यसको कुरा गर्न सकिदैन. So but yeah.
We'll talk about that. No, हामी हुन्छ नि मल्टिपल उसमा कुरा गर्छौँ. अनि since you said हुन्छ नि अलिकति के अरे lot of factorsहरूले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो सम्भव भएको छ, पोसिबल भएको छ हैन. So फाइटरहरूलाई सेलेक्ट गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ
So selected, it just happened.
How were the
So
fighters
look,
selected? Like, were there any process?
Okay, I'll tell you. So we looked into the Nepal society.
They're really good
society
names.
who we have. Obviously, I came to know Rabindra. Forgive me again if I pronounce very wrong name. Okay, Rabindra Dhan from the
NWC, yes.
Yes, FWC. We did spoke to him as well, and again, we offer a great history offer. You know that no one has ever offered in MMA Nepal. A good offer, you know, Max Buy through the Max Buy, but didn't accept it. So then we went to another well-known fighter, Kusis. We did offer again, but obviously he was busy going abroad training. So who we got left? Then I started digging the history of MMA. Then obviously I was following the race back in 2015, you know, so I was looking into them. And then there was this guy, Santos Khatri, because there was no bigger platform, you know, MMA competition. So he was only fighting in a Thai boxing or boxing because there was no MMA. So he didn't have, for some reason, he didn't get an opportunity. You see, by the time this MMA came, it was last 2 years, Santos Khatri was more working towards official. You know, I feel like he's a hidden treasure, you know, that hasn't been exposed, you know, and it was like, it was matching. You know, we tried everything with all the famous fighters. They were busy with their plan and the project, which we respect that, you know, so one day, hopefully they will come back to us and, you know, do it together. Anyway, so Santos Khatri was available. And I knew him through one of our ex-head coach, Vikram Rana Moga, very good fighter again. He introduced to me, and since then I knew it clicked with me. So then I spoke to him, and I believe on him. And he's a great talent, you know, and he's a great warrior. That's the thing. And he represents the Gorkhali championship, the spirit of Gorkhali championship, you know. And he was a right matching character. And then it was not in plan, but it happened. The plan was either Kusis or Ravindra Dhan to give them offer and to represent the Gorkhali championship. We are trying to represent the tribe, the spirit that we grew up, you know, who we are. Kinaki mo 25 years I stay abroad, right? Travel all over the world. I was more recognized in a healthy way and wealthy way as a Gorkhali than a Nepali. So when I say I'm Nepali, they had no idea. So they had a different expression. But when I said to them I'm from Gorkhali, you know, the whole world was free for me. So drinks, food, everything. So that kind of a love and expectation, I got it. As a Gorkhali family, I was born in army camp, British army camp. So I decided, what can I give it to my ancestors, my tribes, who gave me this wealth, recognition as a Gorkhali all over the world. So I decided now is the time for in the sport event, like spirit of fighting warriors. Let us take them to the battle of octagon, and again rise the name of Gorkhali. And it can happen. I believe in this. By staying in the Western world 25 years, I reflect back to my हाम्रो मान्छेहरूको स्पिरिट हाम्रो आत्मा हाम्रो बलहरूलाई हेरेर क्या we can do it है
Wow,
यो
wow,
बिलिभले
wow.
मर्ने
Yeah,
हरायो
yeah, yeah.
See,
Very,
I'm
yeah.
telling you,
True.
the reason because I did it to myself. म एउटा कुरा भन्छु ल when I was a kid है सानोमा सबै नेपाली अब I was I think 15 years old 9 क्लासतिर थियो होला सबै मेरो नेपाली साथीहरूले चाहिँ कालेहरूको कुइरेहरूको वेस्टर्न एकदमै उनीहरूलाई भगवान् जस्तै मान्ने क्या दे आर ग्रेट जस्तो नि मलाई चाहिँ के लाग्ने त्यो पनि मान्छे हामी पनि मान्छे होइन I think it's not necessary to put them so highly. And then I went to Europe and I used to see it that way. Then I made it. I don't want to talk to you right now on this point, but thank God I prove it that we all are equal.
True, true, true.
Right? So
Yeah, we have to
and then
think human, like before anything.
yes, but we have one thing that other tribe doesn't have that, because we are Gorkhali, don't forget that, right? So we have conquered the world. I'm telling you this, according to the history of my parents, my ancestor, they were in an army. They fought with all the tribe that exists in this earth.
True.
है हाम्रो गोर्खालीहरूले सबैसँग झगडा गरे होइन सबलाई जित्यो तर हाम्रो दुश्मन भन्ने कोही पनि छैन है भनेपछि वी आर अनडिफिटेड इन द स्पिरिट त्यो स्पिरिट हामीले चाहिँ मार्शल आर्ट ट्यालेन्टमा
कायम चाहिँ राख्नु पर्यो त्यो लेगेसी
स्पोर्टमा चाहिँ हामीले होइन राखेर कम्बाइन गरेर वे अफ लाइफ बनायो भने पहिला हामीले आर्मीमा बनायो भने अहिले चाहिँ मार्शल आर्टमा क्या सेम स्पिरिटलाई सो हामीले अक्टागन केसलाई चाहिँ गर्छ भन्ने चाहिँ मेरो बिलिभ भयो बिकज किनकि मेरो त आँखाले देखिरहेको नि wherever I go they talk about Gorkhali.
हुन्छ नि टकिङ अबाउट फाइटर थिएँ मलाई पनि त्यही लाग्छ क्या अहिलेको टाइममा चाहिँ इट्स एकदम फ्रेस छ नि त हाम्रो मार्केट होइन त्यसमा चाहिँ फाइटर गेट टु चुज जस्तो लाग्छ बट इट्स अगेन हुन्छ नि हामीले युएफसीको फाइटहरू जति पनि बिग बिग प्रमोसन हुने फाइटहरू हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ वाट वी कम टु नो इट्स अबाउट टाइम क्या टाइम चान्स अपर्च्युनिटी हुन्छ नि कसैको के भइरहेको हुन्छ कसैको के भइरहेको हुन्छ त्यही भएर लास्ट मिनटमा रिप्लेसमेन्टहरू हुन्छ होइन सो द्याट इज वाइ दिस स्पोर्ट इज so interesting जस्तो पनि लाग्छ क्या मलाई हुन्छ नि someone get a bigger opportunity because something happens हुन्छ नि so त्यसले गरेर चाहिँ लाइक के अरे यो म्याच मेकिङ यो फाइटर सेलेक्सन जसरी भएको छ हुन्छ नि द्याट्स वाट आई वान्टेड टु नो हुन्छ नि अनि केम टु नो द्याट यु हेभ अ बिगर एन्ड रियली मोटिभेटिङ त्यो के अरे वे अफ प्रोसेसिङ थ्रु हुन्छ नि कसरी फाइटर सेलेक्ट गर्ने भनेर मलाई एकदम दामी लाग्यो थियो होइन अनि वाट अबाउट द म्याच मेकिङ प्रोसेस yes match making process if you want to talk about this two fighter mainly हुन्छ नि हाम्रो मेन इभेन्ट र कोमेन इभेन्टको बारेमा भन्नु पर्दाखेरि like whether very specific the factor that you
can I break so
yes
हामीले अलिकति एउटा चाहिँ नयाँ के गरेको छ हाम्रो टु मेन इभेन्ट छ है यसमा अलिकति कन्ट्रोभर्सियल भएको छ हाम्रो तर हामीले चाहिँ टु मेन इभेन्ट राखेको छौँ किन एउटा एमएमए मेन इभेन्ट एउटा मुवा थाई main event because there are two important fights happening in the same time. So we have to respect the both fight. So we decided we're gonna call two main event, one in MMA, one in Muay Thai. But it's gonna call two MMA. They are the main event, they're the main focus. One in the Muay Thai, one in MMA. So we have another great guy, Raju Rai. And look at him. He represents the Gorkhali spirit. He's a perfect in the terms of a business, the emails and everything, So if this Gorkhali season 1 season 1 really hits, these two guys, they're gonna go on. They're gonna have a massive fans and they will be successful. We all will be together. So anyway, so just take you. I think you know Raju Rai. Look at him.
Yes,
soon you're gonna see the teaser.
I have a huge respect
about his background. So again, so he didn't have that because he has to do. Look at him. There's another episode we can talk about his spirit, the way he's trying to do. He's busy. He's trying to create something, but he didn't get opportunity to fight. He's a fighter. So when we had a meeting, he was saying, "Bring me the best from the Europe, the best." And everyone was saying, other fighting maker, they were saying, no, we need to give, something like to promote him. I said, and then Raju was saying, no, if I want to fight, I want the tribe. I want to test myself. So I want the best from the Europe. And guess who we got? I will talk that later on, but let's talk about our two main event fighters of Gorkhali Championship, who represents Gorkhali. Then we talk later on about the foreign fighters. Sure. Raju and Santosh Khatri, those two are the hidden treasure, So, I mean, we are lucky. It's all happened, Again, we did not choose this. I had a different plan, For example, I did a post to one of my cousin, Gurung, but he has his own plan, great plan. He has his own visions. He wants to do something, abroad. I respected that, but he will be back soon. And one day he will fight in our platform in Gorkhali Championship. You know who I'm talking about, the Gurung. You see, so we did approach to him, and but again, as a business perspective, we liked the idea of Raju Rai because he holds WBC championship, and he's a promoter himself, So you see, he has a good skills, and he also has a good it's very advantage for us in the business term as well. So it happened perfect. So Raju is very excited when I saw him, his opinion, and his opinion is killer. This is gonna be one of the. I think they're gonna what do you call? They're gonna steal the hype of that fight out of the night. I can't wait for this fight.
And
so those two are the many.
True.
I'm gonna talk about our thought. So thought is this is very important. I think this is very, very important that we Nepal has got a great fighter, talent sportman in a wrestling, freestyle wrestling. This guy is again unknown. He's a hidden treasure. Suresh Chanura. Again, forgive me the name pronunciation. Suresh. He's in army right now. He's 27 years old. He's a South Asian gold medalist in freestyle wrestling. That's right, Suresh. He is amazing, man. From the personal human beings, he's a great, proper army person, respect, honorable, And as a coach, he's great. He's been coaching our youngsters, fighters from Hardik, Chike Hardik. And he's a great fighter. He's fighting in the 25th of June in Bangladesh. But before that, we are trying to promote Nepal wrestling, freestyle wrestling. We want to promote him. He's a talent.
This is under wrestling.
When the Nepal, yes,
wrestling match.
When Nepal people see this guy, right,
awesome,
they will know we have a talent. He's an army, he's a Gorkhali, you see. So if the things that I'm trying to show, if of people they manage to get this message, man, this guy again, he's gonna have a career. Every MMA fighter club should hire him, to coach freestyle wrestling. We have a freestyle wrestling great coach here. So it's going to benefit all the MMA club in Nepal. So check this out, this guy, and he has his opening, one of the great Gracie Academy black belt coach. He's originally from Italy but lives in London. He's a coach of one of the Gracie Academy. His background was wrestling and grappling. He's a black belt holder in a Brazilian BJJ. And he's so many medal champion and blah blah in Europe. So he is coming to test, And again, the reason why bringing him is we GK at Hardik Fitness are planning to open a Brazilian Gracie Academy in Nepal. So he's gonna be working with us after this event. So we wanna give opportunity to all the Nepalese people.
He's a BJJ black belt,
he's
right?
a coach of yes, from Gracie Academy. Yeah, he got awarded from Gracie Academy. A very good guy, and he's a very good coach. He has his own MMA clubs back in UK, Melbourne. Again, so so we are trying to promote grappling and freestyle wrestling together. So there is access. So in the future, all those Nepali fighters, they can get the access to knowledge. So we are trying to make that happen in Nepal. You see, so that we don't need to. It's a problem. We don't have a grappling and wrestling, but wrestling is there. They couldn't see it. Luckily, we managed to find him. So that three is very, very good fight. That's the three from Europe.
Yes,
and it's not easy. Amazing. It's not cheap. The fighters from Europe, But our business model, our Gorkhali Championship, the whole purpose is we want to conquer the Europe. We want to start. We want to bring the. Because Raju Bhai said that I've been to the Thailand and fought, and Thais are the greatest fight warriors. So I'm not scared of Europe. And I want to see, okay, so I'm gonna, don't underestimate the Europe, because Europe's are also very talented. They have a science,
Yeah, let's
they
bring
are very good.
those fighters who is also
Yeah.
competed in Bangkok, right?
Yeah. We're gonna get the taste of Europe science of the sports of MMA. They're gonna bring
Great
this thing,
challenge.
you see.
Mm.
They can check their talent, they can check the spirit, their skills, and their willpowers. So this is the whole idea behind that. And I'm sure Nepalese audience has seen many times fighting South Asians and blah blah blah. So we want to start focusing to the West. So the vision is conquer the West. We don't need to
Awesome.
bring the superstar who fights in the platform like a One Championship or UFC. You can bring the small, like Bosito, one of the Europe good promoting, which is our main event fighter, Aliso. He had a title fight last May 5, but cancelled due to the political problem between Russia and Europe. So now he's fighting in this main event. And we're going to talk about him later on again. And I'm not sure if this episode is going to be enough, to talk about these fighters behind.
We're also already running out of time, especially, the Zoom time. So
I want you to push me, okay?
True. And the conversation is really interesting. We want to know more about this European fighter also. We might have to do another Zoom, but let's stick to as long as we can, we can be here and talk about it, right? So there's a two main event here. That's what our fighter is going to expect, right? So Duita main event, Razu is there, Santos is there, and Muzad Robert is going against Razu, where Santos Khatri. We're going to talk about the fighters from Europe, right? So your matchmaking, it's really amazing, right? And so if you have to tell me, हुन्छ नि एकदम short र sweet मा भन्नु पर्दाखेरि, what can the people, even venue is also elite, yeah, like this is going to happen in LOD, right? So what can audience expect, especially the one who is going there and watching it, and please tell us about that.
Okay. The first thing is the production team behind this making Gorkhali Championship. Okay.
Sure.
The team that I have, they are passionate. Their backgrounds are filmmaking, documentary makings, and then lots of event making. Again, man, all the production team that we have one of the best agent marketing teams. We use one of the successful people that has been already success doing the bigger events and so on. So we have one of the production director. He wants to bring live broadcast in international level.
Okay.
Terms of technical side of cameras, videos, like broadcast. Okay. Sure. I'm not going to reveal it yet because I need to ask permission. Okay. So maybe next episode. But this guy is amazing. He's one of the very famous filmmaker, son of filmmaker. So anyway, I'm going to bring his name in next. We need to have a next episode. I'm going to bring this team if you want to, I'm going to bring the whole team behind this Gorkhali Championship making. And this production team wanted to bring international level because this gentleman has worked in America, in FM and CNN and lots of Hollywood things. And okay, so again, another legend who is hidden treasure. So we have to look, to make this GK successful, GC, Gorkhali Championship successful, this production behind the scene teams are so important. We are so lucky to have this, okay? And again, they're through their connection, the audience gonna find something different in production side, whether they're watching in a live or in this live stage in the tele or in the stage. Because in the stage, we are bringing some a culture flavor. Okay, so we're gonna talk that later on again. So they're gonna get something different production side. Plus, that's the one thing. And the second thing, obviously, the fight.
Yes,
okay, so
exactly.
the entertainment.
So
the entertainment.
So for fans, I guess it is going to feel like a fight week, right? That's what it sounds like.
Our aim is to make a hit, like unforgettable. Whether we don't succeed in the future or not, we don't care. But this first event is like a beginning. It's time. So that can be done. So all those people who are doing it right now or who are planning to do it, there is a way to make this as a way of life in a wealthy way. The business can be done. So now let's see if the audience, the fans, they will have a great time. And all I care was this first show, and hopefully, our aim is to make a history, something memorable.
So, which fight are you most excited for besides this two main event?
So I'll be honest with you, okay? I'll be very honest with you. Undercard fighters, they are fighting with the South Asians. They're all international level. Their backgrounds, they deserve it, man. I went to there are some of them from Kyokushin, Muay Thai, the background. Now I went to the organizing, the fight organizing everything, man. The spirit, like for 10,000, they have to fight 4-5 fight to make 10,000 and
Sure.
one a gold medal, right? And they fight with no protection.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, these guys are already champion.
Yeah, that has always been
They're
my
already-
concern also. Sorry to interrupt.
see,
Please go on. Please go on.
So then I brought them, okay, let's try with the I want to, because what we are trying to do is we are trying to make their career towards the bigger states. So they need to experience fighting from a different nation. In the bigger states like one championship, UFC, or the case warrior Bellator, they have to fight with a different nation.
Sure.
So we are bringing that platform to experience these youngsters, So all these undercards are also very interesting youngsters, okay? They can be, again, they would, it's like it's good for fan, good for the fighters. Something gonna come out. See, something's gonna come out. So they will stick to them.
Are we going to have a belt?
So
are we going to have a belt for?
Okay, so there is a very surprise part on that. We're not gonna
Okay.
give a belt. We're not gonna give a medal. We're not gonna give a certificate. But there is something surprising. That's a
Okay.
surprise for the main event, and which I think it's gonna be also in touch.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
a reason behind that. We are doing our own traditional way. We will present something that will be our, like a belt or medal.
So
Let's keep that.
okay. So the thing is, the real question that I would like to ask you is, the coming up with this kind of promotion is not really easy, right? Not so. What are the challenges that you faced, while organizing this level of the championship promotion, where you had to experience, right?
Okay,
The bang.
Now, see, this is a big experience for me because I grew up in UK, right? And business way of doing it is totally different. But again, I understand completely how Nepalese people functions. Okay, so I'm telling you, the most challenging was not the fight making. Fight making is the most easiest for me. Okay, but the most challenging is bring the whole team and function and make this happen in a very order way. That's difficult in Nepal. We cannot do it in order.
Okay.
We have to go in a flow. So that what I'm trying to say means, look, it's already a month and we won't have a printed tickets or things like that. Okay, you see, we all are ready.
Unpredictable, yes.
What I'm trying to say is, it's quite. I'm trying to adapt. I'm trying to adapt the way of Nepalese people functions. You see, so that part is a little bit challenging, but I'm enjoying it.
I think
See,
Nepali
so we are
people,
making it happen.
Nepali, we conserve a lot of energy for that last, the last second, and that's why we
There's
perform the
nothing wrong.
best.
I enjoyed it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nepali people like to go with the flow, which is still good. Less stress is good, but it
Okay.
happens. It happens. The things will happen anyway. So that's the only little bit of challenging. But rest is, it's all smooth. And it's also, I think,
The things, you mentioned about how fighters get treated, and you talked about that, right? That was one of the biggest concerns, especially while the visiting these promotions and watching these fighters. After fight, I mean, they had to walk, with their bleeding leg and all that. So after watching that, like, the real questions that I felt was, maybe organizing event is not that difficult, right? But like, to think about these fighters seriously and pay them, and also think about their insurance, and also, when your fighters can cost, or like, really ekdam KO भएको बेलामा, like, the doctor has to come fast, right? So that thing has to work very well, and I see that. I think, like, that is that is the part मेरो क्वेसन मेरो क्वेसन भन्दा पनि यो कस्तो भन्दाखेरि लाइक लेट्स हुन्छ नि लाइक what do you have to say about हुन्छ नि यो इन्सुरेन्स हेल्थ केयर मेबी
Okay.
अहिलेको लाइक सिन्स युआर डुइङ दिस फर्स्ट इभेन्ट राइट सो फ्युचरमा चाहिँ फाइट प्रमोसनहरूले चाहिँ लाइक हाउ इम्पोर्टेन्ट दिस इज टु हुन्छ नि लुक एट इट
So see, फाइटरहरूले होइन हामीले जुन इभेन्ट तरिकाले हामीले इभेन्ट अर्गनाइज गरेको छौँ नि होइन आई मिन दे आर स्टिल गुड तर मेरो पोइन्ट अफ भ्यूमा चाहिँ मेरो चाहिँ के भन्दाखेरि वी हेभ अ फाइटर्स होइन उनीहरू त्योभन्दा पनि खतरा फाइटर हुनसक्छ somehow they need to get access to money making, right? That's their salary or wages. So मलाई के भन्दाखेरि how can I make every महिनामा चाहिँ फाइटरहरूले 1 लाख कमाउन सकोस्. So they are fighting every month one fight. 16 वर्षदेखि होइन 30 वर्षसम्म 28 वर्षसम्म 25 वर्षसम्म चाहिँ एभ्री महिना फाइट खेल्ने खालको एउटा प्रोग्राम होइन एउटा लाइफस्टाइल
सही हो
अब थाइल्यान्ड हेर्नु पहिला पनि उनीहरू हरेक हप्ता फाइट खेल्थ्यो नि त अनि उनीहरूको फाइटमा चाहिँ 1 लाखको बिजनेस उनीहरूको चाहिँ प्रायः जस्तो अब टप फाइटरहरूले भनौँ न वेल नोन टप फाइटर होइन उहाँ अब अहिलेको जमानामा अब वी हेभ टु हेभ अ एक्स फ्याक्टर भन्छ क्या वेस्ट वर्ल्डमा क्या you need to have an X factor, just the fighting warrior or whatever. You need to have an X factor to make the X factor way of life living. Well, होइन यो प्लेटफर्म क्रिएट गर्नु चाहिँ यो गोर्खाली च्याम्पियनसिपले चाहिँ त्यो बिजनेस मोडल ल्याएको हो क्या वास्तवमा होइन सो हामीले अब all depends on first this show. यो सो हामीले भनेको जस्तो भयो भने सायद फर्स्ट इयरमा हामी 4वटा गर्छौँ होला वर्षमा
True.
And then after that we want to bring every month. It's like a business काम गरे जस्तै फाइटरहरू
दामी हो
प्लस
यस
एउटा चाहिँ कल्चर बिल्ड गर्नको लागि हैन सो सी नाउ वेयर आइ एम कमिङ सो देन वी डिजाइन्ड ओके अहिलेको लागि हाम्रो प्लेटफर्ममा चाहिँ हाम्रो प्लेटफर्ममा फाइट खेल्नेहरू चाहिँ केही न केहीमा च्याम्पियन हुनुपर्छ वेदर दे आर बक्सिङ कराटे थाई बक्सिङ तिनीहरू च्याम्प हुनुपर्छ र उनीहरू केमा चाहिँ अब खेल्नु जाँदैछ हैन सो दे वान्ट टु गो एमएमए दे वान्ट टु गो प्रोफेसनल मुवा थाई इन अ बिग प्लेटफर्म उनीहरूको लागि चाहिँ हामी फाइट सेलेक्ट गरिदिन्छौँ क्या अरू देशबाट त्यही लेभलको सो वी हेभ अ हामी टप लेभलमा छैनौँ तर हामी ग्राउन्डको लेभल अलरेडी लेभलमा तिनीहरूलाई चाहिँ मिडल लेभलमा चाहिँ तिनीहरूलाई सिकाएर हाई लेभल चाहिँ युएफसी र वान च्याम्पियनसिप अरे होइन तर हाम्रो अहिले हामीले चाहिँ मिडल लेभलको बिजनेस हामीले बनाउँदैछौँ क्या बिलो द युएफसी र वान च्याम्पियनसिप त्यो गर्नु सक्छ
आई सी अब मार्केट पनि बन्दै जान्छ है मार्केट बन्दै जान्छ देन ट्रु
देन ओन्ली यु क्यान fighters when the fighters are happy.
Yes. अनि मलाई एकदम मन परेको चाहिँ द वे यु स्ट्राटेजाइजिङ थिङ होइन बिकज यु सेड 1 लाख महिनाको 1 लाख समथिङ ट्यान्जिबल नि त अब अहिले बिस्तारै एचिभ गर्दै रादर देन सेङ हुन्छ नि कमाउनु पर्छ भन्ने भन्दा पनि हुन्छ नि ओके 1 लाख बिकज प्यासनेटली फाइटरहरू लागिरहेछ भने there's a lot that goes त्यो एक्सपेन्सेसमा धेरै चिज छ नि त जिमको खर्च there's a lot that goes into that होइन
1 लाख पनि पुग्दैन क्या if you want to compete in international level होइन बिकज म 25 वर्ष इन्टरनेसनलमा अब त्यहीँ मेरो कामै त्यही थियो स्पोर्टमा होइन म पछि अर्को एपिसोड हामी कुरा गरौँला मेरो ब्याकग्राउन्डको बारेमा एनिवे सो आई नोज हाउ द इन्टरनेसनल फाइटर्स द लेभल द क्वालिटिज उनीहरूको प्रोग्राम ट्रेनिङ प्रोग्राम वे अफ लाइफस्टाइल सबै अलिकति आइएम अफ्रेड टु से द्याट उनीहरू अलिकति अहेडमा छ है सो तर त्यो भन्दैमा हामी हात खानु छैन के गरेर बिकज वी क्यान डु इट इन अ डिफ्रेन्ट वे क्विकली है 1 लाखले if they make 1 lakh every month fighters, they can achieve the international level. But now how can we create that? हाम्रो भिजन के हो त भन्दाखेरि एउटा नेपालबाट चाहिँ एउटा फाइटर चाहिँ युएफसी फाइटरहरू युएफसी वान च्याम्पियनसिपमा कम्पिट गरेर नाम राखोस् त्यो गरोस् होइन त्यो क्रिएट गर्नको लागि के गर्नुपर्छ त ग्राउन्ड लेभल मिडल लेभलदेखि क्या है त्यो छ नि त त्यो हेर्दाखेरि जस्तै अहिलेको मार्केटमा चाहिँ फाइटरहरूले महिनामा 1 लाख कमायो भने they can perform that level and then a bigger fighter ma ule 4-5 lakh कमाउन सक्छ होला एउटा फाइट खेलेको so they could make more than 15 lakh a year that's a good wages salary so parents हरुले सपोर्ट गर्छ हैन फ्यामिलीले सपोर्ट गर्छ so यो बनाउनै पर्छ क्या यो जरुरत छ क्या if we want to see the success in international level.
अनि slowly we're seeing so much attention क्या यो उसमा पनि हैन इभन लाइक आई नो अविराज र मैले स्टार्ट गर्दा पनि लाइक इट्स भेरी ह्यान्डफुल अनि एकदम सानो सर्कल जस्तो लाग्थ्यो अब अहिले लाइक मेबी बिकज लाइक आइम इन्टु इट है अलिकति त्यसको बारेमा इन्फर्मेसन राख्ने गरेर होला हुन्छ नि एभ्रिबडी आई सी सबैलाई एउटा अवेरनेस त छ क्या त्यो बक्सिङ आफूले सिक्नुपर्छ हुन्छ नि लाइक दे आर सुपरस्टार बक्सरहरू फाइटरहरूको फाइट भइरहेको हुन्छ एभ्री नाउ एन्ड देन हुन्छ नि इन्टरनेसनली पनि सो इट्स समथिङ जसले चाहिँ धेरै टेन्सन पाइरहेछ अनि आई बिलिभ द्याट दिस इज द राइट मोमेन्ट जस्तो पनि लाग्छ है हुन्छ नि अनि त्यसको लागि
बक्सिङ भन नि बक्सिङ भन्दाखेरि गाइस चेक इट आउट म्याक्स प्रमोसन म्याक्स बस्नेत भाइ है अर्को हिडन ट्रेजर हैन उहाँको बारेमा
एकदम अमेजिङ हैन के अरे म्याक्स बस्नेत दाइसँग वी ह्याभ डन अलिकति एक दुईवटा कन्भर्सेसनहरू पनि गरेको छु होइन अनि इट्स रियली एकदम डाउन टु अर्थ पनि हि इज अल्सो इन्टु हुन्छ नि ट्राइङ टु मेक द बक्सिङ ग्रेट अगेन क्या अनि
मजा सपोर्ट म्याक्स brand, Max promotion brand is very good. Anyway, you're right, bhai. You're right. So
अहिलेसम्मको each and every single one of ऊ हुन्छ नि जस्तै अब सबै प्रमोसनबाट क्या लाइक एकदम राम्रो छ क्या एकदम राम्रो भन्नाले फाइटरहरूको लागि केही सोचिरहेको किनभने इट जस्ट बिगिनिङ छ नि त अहिले त पक्क फुटिरहेको मात्रै छ नि त त्यसले गरेर चाहिँ लाइक सो गुड है
यो लाइफमा छ नि there's always a circle. पहिला फुटबल पनि त एक्चुअली हाइपमा आउनुभन्दा अगाडि यस्तै थियो क्या
यस्तै थियो
फुटबल त्यस्तै थियो but right is the time for a mixed martial art हैन अथवा कम्ब्याट स्पोर्टहरूको टाइम हो अहिले है बिजनेस स्पोर्टको टाइम हो क्या so this is the very fastest growing sport everywhere in the world हैन so it's the right time in Nepal to grab this opportunity है कसरी ग्राब्स गर्ने त्यो मात्रै हो अनि I can see the great future MMA in Nepal so हामी first thing that we need to unite है युनाइट भनेको चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दाखेरि वी टक कुनै बेला कुरा गरौँला हामी युनाइट हुनै पर्छ क्या सो उहाँसँग हामीसँग गोर्खा च्याम्पियनसिपको प्रोडक्सन टिमहरूसँग यस्तो ग्रेट आइडिया छ कि वेयर एभ्री वान क्यान बेनिफिट लाइक एनडब्ल्युसी ओमेगा इभन द एरा वान दिस EFC यु नो एरा वान मुवा थाई अर्गनाइजेसन एभ्री वान बेनिफिट
हुनै पर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई पनि यस यो सबै टिमहरूले चाहिँ हुन्छ नि मार्केट बन्दैन नि त फेरि राइट
Yeah, we have to support each other. So, like for example, my dream was say NWC created the greatest fighter, and the promotion brought on. And हामी गोर्खा च्याम्पियनसिप के भन्दा NWC गरेर ओके हामी चाहिँ यस्तो एक्सेस इन्टरनेसनल लेभल ल्याइदिन्छौँ हैन ताकि your product can even rise ahead है हामी चाहिँ त्यो कनेक्ट गर्दिने हामी can together create another platform.
True.
त्यस्तो आइडियाहरू पनि छ क्या सो यसमा त आई विल नेभर सी मेरो लाइफमा चाहिँ म कसरी पनि भन्दिनँ कि यसमा कम्पिटिसन इच्छा त केही छैन छन् युनिटी भने यस्तो छ क्या म सबैलाई भन्छु क्या मेरो प्रोडक्सन टिमहरूलाई एभ्री वानको घरमा दाल भात तरकारी पाक्छ है तर टेस्ट त डिफ्रेन्ट हुन्छ नि होइन कसैलाई कसको घरमा मनपर्छ कसैलाई कसको घरमा मनपर्छ सो देयर इज नथिङ रङ सो एभ्री वान विल फ्लावरिश एभ्री वान हेज अ प्लेस टु ग्रो
ट्रु है त्यही हो फर फ्यान्स हुन्छ नि फर समन लाइक मी जसलाई चाहिँ अब प्यासनेट
सबभन्दा फाइटर्स होला हो फ्यानलाई भन्दा नि फाइटर्सको क्यारियरलाई हो के भाइ बिकज अफ व्हाट्स
दिस इज या
फाइटर छ त फ्यानहरु मजा गर्नु मिल्छ नि त फाइटरै छैन भने
हो एकदम
respect the fan we respect the business cooperative the finance involved तर फाइटर हो नि त मेन त आखिरमा छ त बिजनेस छ र फ्यान छ
अनि मलाई यो सही लाग्यो मलाई एकदम सही लाग्यो मैले के लास्ट पहिला मलाई के फिल हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि भर्खर हुन्छ नि एक्ज्याक्टली वाट यु जस्ट सेड राइट सो एन्टरटेनमेन्टको फ्याक्टरलाई मात्रै हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ वी माइट हुन्छ नि एकदम फाइटरहरूलाई चाहिँ कहिले चाहिँ नेग्लेक्ट नै हुनु नि सक्छ नि त वी वान्ट टु सी नक आउट जस्तो समथिङ तर इफ वी सी अ फाइटर अनि त्यसको स्टोरी पनि सुन्यो भने त एन्ड देन लाइक फ्यान स्टार्ट टु हुन्छ नि क्वेसन अर फलो को के कसरी कस खालको स्टोरी जस्तै रविन्द्र डान्डको 1 च्याम्पियनसिपसम्म पुग्नुको स्टोरी पनि इट्स अ भेरी इन्ट्रेस्टिङ वान होइन अनि एभ्रीबडी सबैजनालाई चाहिँ इन्सपायर गरे जस्तो लाग्छ बट स्याडली अब हुन्छ नि लाइक अब त्यो फाइट यु वान्टेड टु मेक इट ह्यापन हियर बट डिन ह्यापन त्यो ठिकै छ होइन बट वी हेभ अ रियली ग्रेट टु अमेजिङ यो त राजु आई नो हुन्छ नि हाउ हार्ड ही किक्स भनेर हुन्छ नि that guy is everything in his kick क्या अब नट स्योर अबाउट अब युरोपियन फाइटरहरू कस्तो भनेर चाहिँ आई वान्ट टु आस्क यु है हाम्रो मेन इभेन्टमा
हाम्रो युरोपियन अब यु नो द ब्याकग्राउन्ड इज बक्सिङ होइन बक्सिङ जस्ट म भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ राजुको ओपिनियन चाहिँ हि इज अ ग्रेट बक्सर होइन बक्सिङ ऊ चाहिँ K1 को हो किक बक्सर नाउ इज इन्टु मुआई थाई लट्स अफ च्याम्प लट्स अफ जितेको एमएच त कति जिते त्यसले है 22 years old very talented he's a future frame I think in so which is the right time and we are very lucky to have him very lucky to have him and again through my connection it's not that so I have lots of money and I can afford but it was through my connection that I managed to grab him and I feel blessed to have him. It's amazing. So it's gonna be great. So this guy is aggressive. He's like Mike Tyson, in the boxing, and as a striking man, low kick with the combo. Most of them he knocked out many fight. So Raju, when I saw this video to Raju said, "I want him. I want him."
I want the baddest.
That's what makes me feel like Raju is the right person for Gorkhali championship. He's the right. We are matching. He's the one.
He has that Gorkhali mentality, like even when he talks, Maile interview Lida, but he's so happy he's so happy before he fights, right? He's like dancing and he must be nervous down there, deep down there, right? But maybe a little bit or something. We didn't get to see that, and he is excited, so excited, yeah. And he has that attitude, the Gorkhali attitude, okay, bro.
हाम्रो फाइट कार्डमा हेर न उसको अनुहार हेर न he looks Gorkhali. If you show to the West, which country this guy from, and when they look at the title, he says he's a Gorkhali.
Very vocal, very outspoken. He has that Gorkhali attitude, yeah, and I really amazing. Damn you.
Well, talented. उनीहरूको प्रोग्राम ट्रेनिङ गर्ने प्रोग्राममा वेस्ट अलिक माथि होला है तर राजु भाइले चाहिँ गोर्खालीलाई कहिले लेट डाउन गर्दैन क्या सो गोर्खालिज पहिला पनि इफ यु गो आवर हिस्ट्री हामी वारमा जाँदाखेरि समहाउ वी फाइन्ड द वे है हाम्रो छ नि भनाइ राजुमा मैले त्यो पाएँ क्या सो राजु when he said I want him make sure please get him sign him I want him okay and many of the fight makers they were saying no that's not good we need to promote Raju easy and all the things and me see as a fighter as a martial artist when the martial art wants the best I don't care I need to give them a best
true.
Many business wise they say no go with the lower one right but this is the show game I said to them okay Raju you want to test let's test I'll give you the test so I'm like fine it's gonna be fantastic
now it's getting interesting now right
Raju हेर ल and I spoke to Raju this guy is you saw it he's good in the boxing and low kick but hey you are good in the close range elbow cleans
wow.
So it's you both will train hard equally so at the end of the day so Raju knows that so I'm excited Raju is also very pumped and again Santosh Khatri bhai he knows this is the great opportunity one opportunity
True.
He can sign Santosh Khatri he can be a superstar of Nepal MMA trust me he has X factor okay he's unknown he's unnoticed due to some reason okay I won't say some reason तर मैले भन्नु पर्यो भने लामो कथा छ है किन रिजन भन्दाखेरि त्यही पनि एउटा एपिसोडमा म सन्तोष भाइसँगै बसेर हामी कुरा गरौँला
sure sir like yeah एकदम
सन्तोष खत्री भाइ I see next superstar he's going to be superstar if he wins this fight okay उसले नजिते पनि तर उसले चाहिँ हैन एउटा गोर्खाली स्पिरिट देखाएर अन्तिमसम्म गयो हैन the fans stands up from the seat है उ सुपरस्टार भयो डेफिनेटली किन सुपरस्टार भयो भन्दा प्रोडक्सन बिहाइन्ड दिस यो लाइभ हुँदैछ ब्रोडकास्ट हैन so we are trying to get as many television broadcasts as possible all the networks and everything let it be out हाम्रो एम चाहिँ सब कुना फोकस क्या यो एउटा हैन गोर्खाली च्याम्पियनशिप बिकज म चाहिँ एउटा गोर्खालीको छोरा हुनाले I dedicate this championship to the all Gorkhalis people उले नाम कमाए हामीलाई इज्जत
for that spirit right Gorkhali spirit को लागि
धेरै कुरा सीमा पाए मैले संसार घुम्दाखेरि है गोर्खालीको नाम लिँदाखेरि है so दिने अब so this is what I can give to the come on म चाहिँ फाइटरहरुलाई के भन्छु भन्दाखेरि listen guys go out you have that हाम्रो गोर्खालीहरुसँग छ क्या ट्यालेन्ट छैन तर स्पिरिट छ ट्यालेन्ट त आउँछ क्या बिस्तारै हैन so they gonna experience the European 21st century program how these European fighters they prepare है उनीहरू फेरि यस्तो छ यो फाइट चाहिँ कस्तो हुनाले आम ट्राइङ टु मिक्स द कल्चर एज वेल हामीले कति नेपालमा चाहिँ साउथ एसियन मात्रै खेल्यो नि त होइन धेरै धेरै सिकेन क्या
Yes, yes. Ani, true. And this is what I like so much. Just the way it has to promote हुन्छ नि. If we हामीले यसलाई चाहिँ स्पोर्ट जस्तो गरी मात्रै हेऱ्यो भने चाहिँ like what will happen is like कुनै एउटा ठाउँमा हुन्छ अनि people might not notice क्या. Like it has to have that flair पनि क्या. Like you said, right? Theme, Gorkhali theme, like warrior theme, some kind of theme where हुन्छ नि people could see a story behind that होइन, meaning behind that. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ even a venue that you picked होइन, त्यसले पनि because like पैसा हुने नहुने हरेक काइन्ड अफ हुन्छ नि हरेक थरीको मान्छेहरूको दिमागमा चाहिँ पर्नु पर्यो नि त ओके दिस इज समथिङ है भनेर होइन अनि त्यहाँभित्र स्पोर्ट्स त छ नि त कम्पिटिसन इज ट्रु प्योर नि त होइन बट लाइक वाट सराउन्ड्स इट त्यसले पनि एकदम एक्सपिरियन्समा चाहिँ इट एड्स अ लट जसले गर्दा आई थिङ्क लाइक इट हेज अ मनी मेकिङ पोटेन्सियल एज वेल हुन्छ नि अनि फाइटर्स आर living their life through it होइन त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ what you're doing is truly amazing, really commendable है यो MMA fan नेपालले हुन्छ नि we are really happy to have you here and हुन्छ नि ask these questions त्यस्तो केही छ any message that you feel like हुन्छ नि we have not talked about?
I think there are a lot. And every episode of them, there are a lot. There are a lot. I think there are a lot to cover up as well. I'm Raji opinion fighter barema. But again, you know, today's talk behind making this Gorkhali championship, that is very important to know, so that we all can feel it and touch, you know, and then get it. Late Nepal ko kuna pugus है यो हामी गोर्खा च्याम्पियनशिप मात्रै होइन सबै एमएमए प्रमोसन इभेन्ट एमएमए स्पोर्ट्स नट ओन्ली एमएमए अल द कम्ब्याट है अनि उनीहरू सब मिलेर चाहिँ यसलाई चाहिँ एउटा के कस्तो वे अफ लाइफस्टाइल किनकि अहिले वे अफ लाइफस्टाइलमा कमर्सियल इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ बिजनेस इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ होइन हामीले लुगा लगाउने बस्ने खानामा इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ वेल्थमा इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ प्रोस्पेरिटीमा इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ त्यो सबै कुरा हेर्नु त्यो सबै कुरा हेरेर म चाहिँ त्यो लाइफ एभ्री डे त्यसलाई चाहिँ इन्भेस्ट गर्नु भन्छु क्या आफ्नो लाइफ क्या है नत्र नगर्नु भन्छु म त अहिले गर्दैछु इन्जोय गरिरहेको छु बनाइरहेको छु बसिरहेको छु होइन you brand yourself you know each individual आफूले आफ्नो इन्डिभिजुअली आफ्नो ब्रान्ड गर्नु क्या we all are unique right सकिन्छ so you just have to keep doing it you know true just your Gorkhali championship say is gonna be a good you know I can't wait right?
Yeah,
so
same here and we might have another talk
हामी अझ फाइटरहरुको अझ कुरा गर्न मन छ भने हामी हैन we can talk about that as well you pick it up so there's a lot to cover we can cover all the South Asian fighters behind their stories
Santosh Khatri okay sure Santosh Khatri सँग हुन्छ नि the one who is going up against हुन्छ नि Alicio right Alicio
yep.
so can you talk briefly about him?
Okay, Alicio, his background is from Italy, but he lives in London, and he trains there, he coaches there, and he presents himself from London, one of the fight clubs. His background is Muay Thai champion, Portuguese, Italian, European silver medalist in grappling, and he started career late though, 25, 26 MMA career. Before that, he was a B division football player in Italy.
No.
Okay. In a short time, because he had athletic,
still athletic.
He did very well in MMA. So he was fighting a lot in Bosido, in one of the European organization, you know. So, but due to last COVID, then he was only focusing on the grappling. Okay. So he came from a striking as a Muay Thai, and Italians has got very good Muay Thai. Italian, Holland. They have a very good Muay Thai sports. You know, like the guy who's fighting Raju is also from the Italy. He's a Romanian guy, but he lives in Italy. So Italy produces very good striking, you know. Then now the guy Fabrizio, who's fighting with our wrestler, is a friend of Alicio. They've been training together as a grappling. So Alicio has done a great improvement in the grappling. The last part he lost was in grappling, you know, in his
Okay.
MMA. And last May, he was supposed to fight a title fight with the Russian guy. But the Russian fighter couldn't get the visa, so the fighter got canceled. So, but now he's a complete fighter. You know, he's 37, but he's more talented. The way he trained himself, because see, he's a sports
Now,
psychologist as well.
true. Okay.
He's a
Oh.
sports psychologist, you see, and he's more towards the coaching. You see, he's 37. He still has that needs to prove his philosophy, his coaching, right? So he's doing, he's in that part of the world, like he's trying to prove his way of MMA style of fighting.
Nowadays,
So
nowadays, you know, we barely ask about age because Mike Tyson is fighting now.
so again, if you want to talk about the age with me, because you know, my background is the health and fitness industry. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I learned. That what I teach and preach, and what I do. That I breathe 24 hours health and fitness. So age is not a factor. I'm 44 years old. Right? So we can talk about this science, sports science in
Science,
future.
yeah, we have to, like considering
That will have lots of MMA clubs.
true to
How to-
considering your background, right? What you preach, what you teach. And I've seen you. We've talked about that once, and we can have another discussion because I know this is going to be very long. Okay, and meaningful, fruitful, especially about what you facilitated to the fighters हुन्छ नि अनि किनभने अब फाइट खेल्ने मात्रै हुँदैन नि त इन्जुरी हुन्छ के हुन्छ कस्तो हुन्छ एन्ड you have that holistic way of the healing process के छ and we're going to talk about that हुन्छ नि someday there's going to be it's going to be interesting so okay really great conversation with you like do you want to say something please
let me close it with him, okay? So he's very itchy right now because he couldn't fight on the May 5th, you know, because his fight got canceled. So he would say, "Look, come on, I want to fight with your main event guy. Give me him."
Wow.
I said, okay, you know, but I said to him, I want you to give your best. You prove yourself, not to anybody. You prove yourself that, you know, like what you're as a coach, you know, as a fighter, you know, what's your philosophy, and there you go. That would be a good experiment for you as well. And Santos Khatri, I said to him, bye. If you want to defeat this guy, you can't defeat with the talent, technique, but you can defeat with spirit.
Yes.
That Gorkhali willpower. You know, when they feel that Gorkhali spirit, they will lose. Trust me.
True.
Okay. So let me see if this our Gorkhali fighters, they're gonna bring that their ancient spirit. You know, this is what I'm trying to see.
You know what I think. I think हुन्छ we have covered like how did this happen and but I believe that हुन्छ नि we have to sit and talk about fighter specifically हुन्छ नि who is going up against who and how did you, and what did they say about how did they get the matchup very well हुन्छ नि so that this fight is happening भन्ने कुरामा चाहिँ एक्चुअली बस्नुपर्छ एकदम इन्ट्रेस्टिङ हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्यो
How about this? Do you think you could do something when we are having a chat, and the fighter profile pani ल्याउने हैन? So then we talk about each individual profile. Go that way.
that would be really nice. That would be really nice. I think we need to do something like okay त्यो उ गर्नुपर्छ हैन के रे शो गरेर right.
See if you can do those things.
Let's see.
त्यो गरे भने आफ्नो राम्रो हुन्छ हैन? Entertainment हुन्छ, plus we can talk about them, है? त्यसरी गयो भने पुरा cover.
Because in end of the day हुन्छ नि end of the day कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि like fighters को friend र families हरु मात्रै भन्दा पनि हुन्छ नि if we can show even like हाम्रो यो undercard भएको fighter हरुको पनि story हामीले देखाउन सक्यो भने चाहिँ there's a reason नि त हैन even like के रे I recall हुन्छ नि one of the fight that happened in NWC यो last को उसमा Indian fighter and there were a bit हुन्छ नि some talk and then त्यो talk would have been died right there क्या if हुन्छ नि मिडियामा अलिकति नआएको भए हुन्छ नि हामीले अलिकति नबोलेको भए हुन्छ नि and it became interesting although
Hmm.
it was not a main event, right? But it still took some to attention in the media. I guess so. I think that that's important. We can do that. Let's see how do we manage that, eh? And we can do something like that. दुईटा fighters को
let's say
राखेर.
just
So let's
तर
talk about हुन्छ
एउटा
नि.
चाहिँ आफूहरूको लागि मिडियाहरूको लागि चाहिँ
हजुर हजुर प्लिज भन्नुहोस् न.
भन्नु भाइ.
ओके
अनि आफूहरूलाई त्यो इन्डियन फरेन फाइटरहरूसँग कम्युनिकेट गर्ने होइन त्यो दिन पनि राखिदिएको छु मैले.
ओके स्योर हुन्छ. सो लास्टमा चाहिँ हुन्छ नि लाइक
भाइले भन्नु.
वेन इज दिस कहिले हुँदैछ यो फाइट होइन अनि कहाँ हुँदैछ
यसकै
एक्चुली भनिदिनु अनि त्यसपछि आई थिङ्क
इट्स ह्यापनिङ इन यो गोर्खाली च्याम्पियनसिप चाहिँ जुन 8 2024 आउने जुन 8 मा एलोडीमा विच इज इन थमेल 12 बजेदेखि 6 बजीसम्म सो हो. सो हामीले चाहिँ 12 देखि 6 किन चुज गरेको भन्दाखेरि हामी फ्यामिली पनि आओस् के
डे टाइम हैन
यो सिस्टममा चाहिँ फ्यामिली स्याटरडे डे
Mm.
टाइममा किनकि हाम्रो यो हार्दिक फिटनेस क्लबमा चाहिँ देयर आर भेरी गुड फ्यामिली पिपल दे कम टु द जिम you know, so we want all the family to come and experience it.
Sure.
No, it is a way of life. It's not a violent, you know.
True.
हैन त्यो चाहिँ एउटा हुन्छ नि एउटा तर के छ भन्दाखेरि फ्यानहरू छ क्या म जिममा यो प्यारेन्ट्सहरूले बच्चाहरू लिएर आउँछ हैन दे आर लुकिङ फरवर्ड टु सी दिस फाइट विथ द किड्स.
I think every parents has that wish जस्तो छ है.
Yes, so 12
wish
to 6
भन्दा नि they
is a
have to
good
make it
time.
happen.
Yes, so 12 to 6 छ 12 देखि छ शनिबार, so which is suitable for everything. And good news is for the people, if they want to continue after 6 the party starts, you know, so they can continue.
Wow. Yes.
Team fighters and everything, those can continue, you know. So त्यस्तो खालको इभेन्ट छ जुन 8 हैन एलोडीमा स्याटरडे 12 देखि 6 बजे.
Nice.
I think this is the time. It's time for everyone else to enjoy. Yeah, हामी अब कति हैन कति ल्याङ मात्रै हैन अब इन्जोय गर्नुपर्छ. So this whole purpose is we want everyone to enjoy.
सही because like fight भएपछि नि आफ्टर पार्टी छ है everything is there. ठिक छ अनि ओके सो whatever अब अरू इभेन्टको बारेमा के छ लाइक हुन्छ नि we will have that त्यो मिडिया प्रेस किट के छ हामी त्यो के अरे बिहाइन्ड द सिनमा उ गरौँला होइन. अनि थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर बिङ विथ एमएमए फ्यान नेपाल है एकदम मजा लाग्यो कुरा गर्दाखेरि. अनि डेफिनेटली हामीले त्यो
आफूहरू हैन as long as we छ क्या भाइहरू छ हामी छ क्या भाइहरू छैन हामी हुँदैन हामी कुनामा हुन्छ क्या है. त्यसकारणले थ्याङ्क यू. It's my honor right then, you know, so thank you so much for my side. Thank you.
मैले के बोल्नै सकेन मैले होइन. ओके थ्याङ्क यू हाम्रो टिमको तर्फबाट नि त के थ्याङ्क यू फर कमिङ हियर हुन्छ नि यो टाइम स्पेयर गरेर चाहिँ यति धेरै कुराहरू भएको छ हाम्रोमा होइन. तर स्टिल पनि मलाई लागिरहेछ इफ लेट्स सी हाउ वी क्यान म्यानेज होइन यो फाइटरहरूको बारेमा मात्रै स्पेसिफिकली कुरा गर्न पनि एक्चुली खोज्छु होइन. अनि
सक्छ एनी टाइम हैन त्यस्तै टाइममा मेबी सन्डे सेम टाइम सन्डे हैन भयो भने हामी फाइटरको बारेमा बाइ द वे हामी स्याटरडे छाया सेन्टरमा चाहिँ ओपन म्याट वक गर्दैछौँ सबै नेपाली हाम्रो यो नेपाल.
व्हेन इज दिस ह्यापनिङ
सेन्टर
छाया सेन्टरमा होइन लाइक हामीसँग उ छ हामीसँग लाइक डु वी हेभ त्यो एउटा त्यो पेपर जस्तो थ्रु विच वी कुड नो होइन दिस इज ह्यापनिङ द्याट इज ह्यापनिङ भनेर
पठाइदिन्छु. हामीले यो हिजो मात्रै हामीले बुक गऱ्यौँ त्यहाँ होइन. हामीले चाहिँ अब यो प्रमोट गर्नुको लागि एमएमए मुवा थाई प्रमोट गर्नुको लागि चाहिँ हाम्रो यो जुन चाहिँ गोर्खाली च्याम्पियनसिप खेल्ने मेन फाइट कार्डहरू र अन्डर कार्डहरू सबै उनीहरूको म्याट वर्कआउट 1 घन्टा 5 बजी छ. त्यहाँ चाहिँ हामी अलिकति हुन्छौँ तपाईँहरू सबै आउनु सक्नुहुन्छ यो इन्टरभ्यू लिनसँग होइन त्यतिखेर त्यो छ है. म त्यसको बारेमा अझै पठाइदिन्छु नि.
हुन्छ एकदम ओके. सो सबैजनाले थाहा पाइसक्यो अहिले होइन this is what it is भने जस्तो है. ओके thank you so much once again है त. ओके I think it's time now. Bye bye and congrats for the you होइन. This will be bang I'm sure होइन. We will do what we can what we have to है त.
अभिराज बालन थ्याङ्क यू भन्दिने
एकदम हुन्छ sure yeah.